Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to take a little look at the Standard Playing Card Tarot, which just arrived yesterday from the Kickstarter campaign. This is a deck by Enigmatic Studios, and I think it's a really fun and cool looking deck. I took a quick glance through it last night just to make sure all the cards were present, but I haven't really had a chance to dig into the book or really look any closer at it. So it comes with a little bag. It comes with this cute little book. And then you've got a actual playing card deck with kind of a tarot expansion, and majors and knights have been added. So you could use it kind of both ways. It is on a nice sort of a kind of a linen-y finish, linen type of finish playing card stock. It's nice and flexible. Playing card stock I always find to be very durable, and I enjoy it because I can rifle shuffle it. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of all the cards, starting with the jokers. I'm really a huge fan of these. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit more. I'm a huge fan of these playing card and tarot deck hybrids. There's a few different creators that have made decks like this, and it seems to be becoming a little more popular, which is fantastic in my view, because I like the look of them. I like the size. I like that they're usually on actual playing card stock instead of some of the thicker commonly used tarot card stocks. And I think it's fun that you could take out the tarot cards and use it as a deck to play games, or for just playing cardomancy. But then you have the option to use it as full-on tarot deck. This is one of my favorite cards. How's that for a death card? It's so beautiful, and I really like that. You know, so many of the other cards have yellow. This is set apart by the fact that it's just the red, white, blue, and black. Interestingly, you know, these designs are a little more minimalist, but you've also still got some really cool symbolism. And I really think this is a home run for me. I've really enjoyed watching it you know, progress through the production updates and stuff like that. It really turned out beautiful. Now I won't go through every single pip card, because they are just standard playing card style. But what's interesting, or what's different, is that the knights have been added. The C is for cavalier, because there was already a K for kings. The queen and the king are the same, but each suit has the knight as well. And I really think that the aces turned out truly beautiful. There's a lot of you know, fantastic design, and you'll see the diamonds typically correspond to pentacles, and I see here that that's that's represented. Was that the same? Oops, hang on, let's see. Oh yeah, it sure is. I missed it kind of the first time through. So the spades typically correspond to the swords, and so you can see that you have the symbol there in your ace, which is, you know, just kind of cool. Little heads up. So again, these are the pips, are the, you know, same standard, and then here is your knight for the diamonds. And then from the second half of the deck, it starts with the king starts each suit. So here is your knight of clubs. Then, you know, standard, standard, standard. And then here is your ace. And you do kind of have these, I mean, to me, these look like what would be your wands. This would be your little visual cue that you're in the suit of wands. Here we go with the knight of hearts. And then the ace of hearts and the cups. So this is, I'm just really, really thrilled with this deck. I hope that creators continue to make these kind of hybrid style decks. I have all of the ones that I've been able to find. Like if somebody's made a hybrid deck, I probably have it because I really, really enjoy this style. I just think I do tarot, and I also do playing cardomancy and just read with playing cards. And I think it's just fantastic to have the option. As you would expect from cards made of playing card stock, they shuffle, whoops, well, I didn't do a very good job, but they shuffle beautifully when you're shuffling them correctly. They rifle and they bridge really, really beautifully. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, this type of stock typically overhands really well if that's up your alley, because they don't tend to clump and stick like some of the finishes do and some of the card stocks do. So these are made for usability and durability. They are really fantastic. The back design is looks to be, you know, fully reversible. I don't see anything that would, you know, give you any other impression. But then again, you know, with pips like this, unless you mark them in some way, you don't really typically have, reversals. Not every card can be reversed, so it probably doesn't matter in a deck like this. But let's take a look at the little booklet. So this has card meanings, a spread, and then I think it has some games as well. So this has some background information on the deck. It's also got card meanings. Oh, it does talk about reversals here. Let's see. So since the aim of the deck was to match the style of standard playing cards, the artwork has no rotational symmetry. As such, there are no meanings given for reversals. But if you really wanted to, with a really thin Sharpie, you know, you can mark cards so that you have the visual cue if you strongly, really want to read reversals. I don't usually use reversals like this, as this creator has noted. They use relationship and positioning of cards to determine and alter the archetypes represented. And that's kind of how I consider whether a card might have like a reverse meaning. So this has got a few keywords of meanings. It's not, super involved, but then again, there are tons and tons of books on the tarot and also playing cardomancy. So I think this is fine to give people a start. So this is the court cards, and then it's the same with the pips. They're arranged by suit, and then it has a few keywords for each. Do these keywords kind of, let me see if these keywords kind of match up with, I think these are a little more based on numerology or based on maybe a little bit more of a Marseille style, but I'll have to look at that a little bit more. Okay, then we've got, oh, that's pretty. Then we've got this rose window spread. That is a lot of cards. And then there's some games you can play. I'm guessing that these games, I haven't read through this, but I'm guessing that these games probably use all 78 cards. At least this one does, because there it's talking about the majors. And then this is talking about American Tarot as a game. So I guess that both of the games that are mentioned here do seem to use all of the cards. This comes in a standard tuck box, which I'm always fine with. I like tuck boxes. The only thing that, you know, and it also comes with a bag, I should say. It comes with, it's kind of like a velvety feel, sort of a bag. And I think it's very pretty. The only thing that would make this deck better, in my opinion, is if they had found a way to make the deck and the book fit into the box. And I guess they've kind of solved that, you know, if you want to keep them together by giving you the bag, everything does fit into the bag. But it just would have been nice, because I don't usually use tarot bags. I'm not a big fan of them. And it would have just been, you know, a little extra bonus if it had all fit together. But that's, I wouldn't even call that a complaint. It's just like for me, it just would have been a nice to have. So there you have it. It's super, super cute. I think the artwork and the coloring very much will appeal to people who like the traditional style of playing cards. But then you've got these extras that you can use or not use, just depending on your application. It's really perfect. It's beautiful. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this kind of quick look at the deck. I will link the info for the deck in the description. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I will be posting some readings with this deck on my Instagram. So you can check over there if you want to see a little bit more. Thank you for popping by my channel, and have a wonderful day.